What made you think that your daughter was any different from any other man's daughter you've been pushing those pills to?
Listen to me. Your father, he needs you because he's in trouble.
Police!
Well, as they say, another day, another dollar in the hole, huh? Listen, if any of you guys are thinking of sending me a Christmas card this year, address it to Manuel Labor, huh? Man, you look good.
2 weeks on the job and you're still working on the words? Why don't you get physical ones, huh?
What, shadow my innocence?
You die. You didn't get that.
Just bad timing there. This week I'm in love. It just caught me 5 days too late. So you probably couldn't even put me into your schedule for at least a month. Right?
I've heard about all those singles places you've been going to.
2 or 3, not all that many.
Give me the name of your favorite one. And if I should fall out of love, well, I just might see you there one night.
Well, good.
See you later. Put away the magazines, fellas. Our favorite machine's about to go bye-bye today.
Yeah, my man. Watch yourself going with it.
They can only hear you.
What are you guys doing here today? I told you the cops were nosing around. I'll get it to you my way.
I think we got ourselves a couple of righteous Lindley's customers.
Hey, Coleman!
Yeah.
Help me load this machine in the pickup, huh?
What are we, delivery service now?
Well, when the bucks are right, we're a lot of things. You object?
Not me. The bucks are right, I can do anything.
How does 50 sound for 20 minutes?
What's a 50 by?
A little muscle with this machine and a tight mouth.
They're gonna be moving out.
What's with all the intrigue?
Never mind, let's get this unloaded.
We've lost the signal. Well, he must be too far away. You're inside a building somewhere. Can't get him.
All right, drop us off at Wentworth and Verdugo.
I gotta tell you, Mr. Cross, this is about the weirdest number I've ever done.
There he is.
The boy, too, where's the body? Here's your 50 for being weird. Drive half a mile. Get hauled at the corner of Wentworth and Verdugo. Score half the C-note. Incredible.
Any other questions?
Let's just get to him, brother.
What'd you say that for?
What?
That Wentworth and Verdugo. Why did you have to say where we are? It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, yeah, it does. That's so my friends will know where we are.
What?
I'm a cop, Mr. Cross. We had an idea that pill machine of yours would lead us to the methaqualone lab. I think we got ourselves a meth lab, fine boys.
Where's the pill machine?
Sergeant, when I tell you, it's gonna hurt.
I mean, you found out where they've been hiding that jiving machine every time it goes out to work?
Okay, Slick. So tell me, where is it?
All right, cut the thing off, Rip. We don't want that motor sparking the D-thing.
Okay, Dan. Triangulation puts us within a few blocks of it.
Roger. We're moving down Tracy Street East right now.
It's in that building. Sergeant, we located it. Corner of Tracy and Wilson. We're gonna circle the block and approach it on foot.
Got it, Dan.
Pull in there, TJ. Okay. Yeah. Hold it.
I want to go out and get some fresh air.
Police, right there.
Move it, Sergeant. We got trouble. Hit it. The shotgun.
Santos, get these guys to emergency right now, man.
Tell them to prepare for a burn.
Hey, Dan. Looks like we got a lot more than a meth lab here. Look at this stuff.
Well, this is commercial stuff. No kitchen operation put this together.
Well, maybe we just made a big dent in the dope scene.
This is Ralph Dodgeball with the State Diversion Investigative Unit.
Hey, what is
Ralph, this is our unit. Once you get over the shock of how they look, you'll find some pretty bright guys under all that hair. Let me have you go.
Oh, thanks. Well, I understand congratulations are in order, huh? That meth bust you guys made yesterday?
Well, we doesn't like to brag, but...
Go ahead and brag. That's one less in operation. There's a couple hundred more out there just like them. It's just a prime example of Yankee ingenuity, huh? Making the homemade American product.
What about those 100,000 black beauties we found in the car? Those were legal, weren't they?
What you got was 10,000 amphetamines. That's just part of more than 4 million dosage units, 4 million pills that disappeared from a chemical warehouse more than a year ago.
Hijack?
Well, it's a little more sophisticated than that. See, this man, Carl Dewhurst, he's a physician, Dr. Carl Dewhurst. He purchased those drugs legally.
Hey, come on. Even medicals don't have that much dope laying around.
He purchased them legally, all right, but not for his office. He purchased them from some new stock for a pharmacy he was going to open up as an investment. Of course, the pharmacy never opened.
Why not?
Because the drug stock was burglarized out of his stockroom. That's why. It was burglarized even before he got a chance to buy the fixtures for the drugstore. Now, let me just stress, supposed burglary, huh? Of course, from then on, he sticks to his safe dope dealing.
Safe?
Well, that's another reason Ralph is here. Now, the state boys were very impressed with your seizure, and they're hoping we can help them trip up some of these bad dots with hard evidence. Now, you're about to get yourself an education, so listen real good. Ralph, they're all yours. Try to teach these juveniles something, will you?
Drugs, legally manufactured drugs, are pumped out in a yearly volume across this country in numbers that would stagger the imagination. Of course, a huge facility like this is responsible for only a small portion of that flow. But you can imagine the national volume. Come on. There are over 500,000 medical specialists who are registered to control and handle narcotics and other controlled drugs in the country. Practically all of these people, of course, are responsible professionals, but some of them are not. The average is 0.5% of all the doctors in the state are diverters. That means about 300 physicians.
So, how many do these 300 bad medicos pass on?
Well, a conservative estimate is about 50,000 dosage units per month. That's about 180 million a year. Of course, Dewhurst is the worst violator. He's the hardest one to nail, too.
Yeah, well, obviously you know what he's doing. How can you arrest him?
That's where the system bogs down. Every drug that a doctor prescribes could be necessary for the patient's health, in the doctor's opinion.
What can we do that you can't, huh?
Well, quite frankly, we think our investigators are too old to fool the doctors anymore. You three are of the right age, and besides, you've had undercover experience. We're going to try a scattergun approach. We're going to go out and contact every doctor we possibly can in the hopes that we can force one of them into making a mistake. If we can do that, we can create a mess, form some kind of a chain reaction, and we might be able to call attention to this whole problem.
Okay, how do we start? Drop into our nearest medical building?
Well, it's a little more complicated than that. You see, we monitor scripts, prescriptions written. That way we can find out if any doctor's writing more than the average amount of prescriptions. As a matter of fact, that's how we got our first line on Dewhurst. I prepared a list here for you guys. It's what I call the top 20 or the top 50 in your city. Notice Dewhurst is right there on the top, huh? And still safe. We'd like to have you try and help us put as many as you can out of operation.
I'll tell you, we're going to help you take these guys out of business. All of them.
You're the one about the cross-eyed doctor at his first bris?
No, and I don't want to.
This is for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hi-ho, doctor.
How many you want?
Oh, date me 100 for today and 100 for, say, make it Tuesday.
Don't you ever sleep?
I can't sleep, Carl. I got too much to do. How's business?
Do you see the accounts?
No need to get edgy, Carl. I come bearing good news. You just joined the country club. What's 40 acres on Highway 7? It's coming together.
Tell me.
Well, you're 40,000 plus the other 4 clients 40. That makes 200,000. And that will give us the land and grease the zoning commission.
Are you telling me they rezoned?
We're all set to get a contractor. All you've got to do is turn the first shovel full of dirt.
Why'd you tell me in the first place?
Well, I didn't want to get your hopes up and then have it fall through. Anyway, we need another 150,000 apiece within 30 days.
I don't know where I can get that.
Well, I guess you'll have to think of some way to find it, won't you?
I'm overextended already. The college for Melinda, the new house. You're my business manager. I mean, you know how much I owe.
Look, Carl, I've spent a lot of time and effort putting this deal together. I don't want to see it blown.
Well, what about the others?
Well, we've got their money in escrow, and we're waiting for you.
I'd like to think about it.
Carl, for the last 2 years, you've been trying to get me to get you into something big, to get you out of this pill-pushing office. Well, I've done it. I put you in with the big boys. 4 of the wealthiest, most important men in this area. I mean, they've got land developments everywhere. And this is your leg in. Carl, this is your chance to score big. All right. But you better do something pretty quick, because I've got people waiting in line for this sort of thing. And if it isn't you, I'm going to have to find somebody else. Maybe this is the way. Expand a little bit. I mean, make a killing. After all, the paper's cheap.
Must be the place, huh, brother?
If you're looking for Dr. Jackson, brother.
It's right on.
Oh, hold it, baby. The script line starts in the rear.
Cha-cha-cha. That's right.
Hi. I want to see Doc.
Do you have an appointment?
Do I need one?
Well, what's wrong?
I think I'd rather talk to Doc.
Well, how did you happen to select Dr. Dewhurst?
Friends?
Could you be more specific?
No.
Well, how about telling me your name?
Daniel Coleman.
Have a seat.
Thanks. Those things are really depressing, aren't they?
Well, I find them pretty educational.
Yeah, maybe so, but depressing.
Yeah, but if you ever had psoriasis, you'd at least know what it looked like.
I hope I never get it.
Me either.
Well, you certainly don't look like you need a doctor.
Yeah, well, neither do you.
Well, thanks.
Melinda, your father can see you for a moment now.
Oh, great.
Nice to meet you, Melinda.
Well, I'll tell you how it got started. We were at the sorority party, and Lynn and Douglas announced they were going to get married. And then Marcia Lewis, you remember Marcia Lewis, she was the one who suggested that they have a Hawaiian luau wedding. And that we all go over and join them for the weekend.
Yeah, wait, when is all this?
3 weeks. And it isn't going to cost very much money, and it isn't going to interfere at all with school because it's over a weekend.
How much is this wedding going to cost me?
Well, just the round-trip airfare, and we're all going to share hotel rooms, and I need a couple new outfits.
How much in a dollar figure?
$900.
For one weekend?
Oh, Daddy, please, all the arrangements have been made.
Well, how dare you? $900.
Yes, I know, it's a lot of money. And maybe I said yes too quickly, but they're my best friends, and everyone was so enthusiastic, and, oh, I really want to go.
When was the last time I told you no?
I can't remember. I think that's why I take advantage of you. Oh, thanks. Bye. Bye, Tracy.
Bye.
Oh, nice meeting you.
You too.
Bye.
Mr. Coleman, you may come in now.
Hey, Doc.
You're, Daniel Coleman?
Yeah?
What seems to be the problem?
What?
This is the doctor's office. You're here. What's your trouble?
I'm down.
Or when I get up?
That's not very descriptive.
What is around here? Everybody gonna know your life history?
Let's give a listen.
You know, this seems like an awful lot of hassle to go through for a handful of black beauties.
Black beauties. I don't follow you.
Your name is Dewhurst, isn't it?
Yeah. Call, please.
Look, come on, Doc. I've heard about you out in the street. How you're friending people.
Cough again.
Listen, I need a new connection. Someone who's discreet. Besides, could be beneficial to both of us. What do you say?
You're leading up to a prescription for amphetamines. The only medically relevant reason I can see for you is possibly a weight loss program.
Oh, yeah, fine, sure. I need to get rid of some of this ugly fat. How about the script?
Let's see, first, if it's necessary, get on the scale. Take 2 a day, as directed.
What is this? Height, weight, couple minutes of chatter, and you write me a lousy script for 15 uppers?
For your weight problem, Mr. Coleman. See the receptionist on the way out?
Look, maybe you didn't hear me, Doc. I need a big score. I got a lot of friends. I'm talking about big money.
Good day. And, Mr. Coleman, don't come back.
$21.30, Paul. Yeah, you got it. Business is good, I see.
Yeah.
Business is always good. But it's not the kind I want for the rest of my life. $20 a pop?
Take it easy, Roy.
Yeah. Hello, Wendy. Hey, you won't have to wait more than a minute.
Oh, yeah. I got a script for 15 black beauties. He even invited me not to come back. I pushed him just too hard and too fast. I don't know. I just got too anxious.
Don't take it too personal, you, Dan. It's too bad, but believe me, I told you, you've been making runs at Dewhurst for a long time. He writes more scripts than anybody else around.
Oh, come on. It's a total scam. We both knew it. Bennies are for fat. If anything, I'm 5 pounds underweight. He even wrote the directions to his favorite pharmacy on the back of the script.
Come on, I know it. I'm a licensed pharmacist myself. I know their game.
Here's something you gotta use. According to this printout, a businessman named Paul Matthews purchased on the average of 500 dosage units of amphetamines once a month for the past year from Dr. Dewhurst.
Ah, well then Matthews is our target to get back into the good doctor.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, Paul. It's Pierce.
Pierce! I thought you'd be with that telephone and your freedom by now.
No, I'm only indicted. Still got the trial to go. My lawyer's gonna plea bargain down to a misdemeanor.
I told you to play it a little closer, not quite so reckless.
Next time I'll listen.
So what do you need, some bread?
No, but you can help me out with my business. There's a new guy coming up. Name's Dan Coleman. He was coming in with me, bringing his clients when all this happened. I don't want to lose him, and I wondered if you had room for him till I get the court trial settled.
Is he good?
Right now, he's good enough to hustle up 4 rock groups, one of them Soul Blast.
That's not bad.
I just think you'll pay off in the long run. And if he could work with you, well, I'd appreciate it.
Okay, I'll work up a percentage. I'll keep you informed.
I appreciate it, Paul. That what you wanted?
We'll let the judge know how cooperative you've been, Mr. Pierce.
Is that client list of mine cleaned up yet?
I had to put in 10 new telephone lines to play the game.
Just hope your actors were convincing.
For your sake.
Here's to the future of your clients. My percentage and a profitable associate. Oh, let's drink to Jeff on his way to the Gray Bar Hotel.
All right. Just one big hustle, huh? All of us? Hey, beautiful.
That's the name of the game, Dan. We manage to make our clients a little money, don't we?
Yeah, so long as it's big. I mean, really big.
Hey, what's this? Looks like somebody dropped the jelly bean. So it does. And all those hungry people.
Surprise. Party, party. We're to party.
I don't believe it.
Hi.
As soon as I start thinking lady, who shows up? Hey, Dan, I want you to meet Marty and Nancy.
Hi.
I think we've already met, haven't we?
Paul, you're not very particular about the company that you keep, are you?
What are you talking about?
Your friend here is a cop. Or did you already know that?
You could. I mean, you fooled me. Goodbye, old friend.
Paul, wait a minute. You're a dealer. I want your connection. Just an intro, and that's the end of it.
The old squeeze without anything to squeeze with? Hey, that's desperate, man.
Think about it.
Oh, it's time for my medication. Terrible thing being overweight, huh? Any other hammers you want to try, Cop? Come on, let's get a little more fresh air.
Oh, you're beautiful.
Come on, girls. There we go, this way. You two behave yourself. Mwah. Mwah. Marty, be good now. I'll be right behind you.
I'll meet you at your place.
That's for you, man. Thanks, huh?
So, what's your expert opinion, Doc?
He's under the influence of amphetamines, all right.
Oh, he is. Well, it looks like I just found myself a hammer, doesn't it?
An orderly to OR recovery room. Staff. An orderly...
Driving under the influence of amphetamines, causing serious injury? That's a felony. He dies. It's manslaughter.
Dr. Carr, Dr. Flynn, Dr. Panther to emergency. Dr. Carr, Dr. Flynn, Dr. Panther to emergency.
What do you want?
Just like I told you. Your connection? Doctor named Dewhurst?
Well, me. What about this beef?
I can fix it.
A plea bargain?
You get me a solid end to Dewhurst. And I'll see you walk out of here right now and never hear about this case again.
You can do that?
It's called the ultimate plea bargain, my friend. It's your decision.
You got a deal. See, frankly, I got a legitimate deal anyway. He's just holding me down.
Take a walk. I'll be in touch. You can get up now.
It worked?
It worked.
Melinda, your father's a...
Oh, wait.
You wanted me to sponsor you in the country club. You wanted me to set up the real estate deal. Well, I did. Now you want to be called doctor, but you don't want this pill pushing. Hey, frankly, I've done my share. The rest is up to you.
All right, Paul. One big score, and I quit. At least it clears me of my debts once and for all.
Name's Dan Coleman. He's waiting for you outside.
There's a Daniel Coleman waiting. Would you show him in?
Melinda's in your office. She seems upset.
He's all yours.
Didn't bother you at all, did it?
Not when it's his neck or mine.
I had to ask you something.
What? What?
I heard you're what they call a script doctor. Is it true?
What?
Is it?
Where'd you hear that?
Everybody knows but me.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop it, be honest with me.
I swear, I don't know it.
Please, don't lie to me.
I swear.
Don't. Just be honest. Please. You write prescriptions for amphetamines and barbiturates for people who don't need them. Just as long as they pay you for it. That's it, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yeah. I'm sorry. But, it is true. How did you find out?
At college. At a coffee clutch. Somebody asked me if I wanted a pill. I said no. Well, I told him what I thought about people who take pills and who pass them around. And you know what he said to me? I wanted to know if Miss Pritz knew where all the pills on campus came from. They were from you.
Melinda.
Anyway, I decided that I might as well pass the party favors around myself. I mean, why should the other kids go through the hassle of it? Melinda Dewhurst's father is a script doctor.
Stop it.
I have a new reputation, Father. I might as well live up to it.
Have you been on drugs?
No, but I'm gonna start tonight. I'm gonna find out what I've been missing.
No. You're not gonna start anything. I'm sorry you had to find out the way you did.
What do you want me to do? Find out an anonymous letter?
I don't know what else to say.
Well, Maybe you could tell me why. You know, I'd really like to know why.
I really don't know anymore. When your mother died, I was left alone with you to raise, and I wanted all the best for you. Clothes, cars, college. Well, the general physician doesn't make enough money to live the way of life that I wanted, and I guess I just sort of drifted into scripting one prescription that the patient didn't need, maybe, and another one, and finally the money was so good I couldn't stop. Every year it became more and more important. I had a lot of investments, some good, some not so, but well, by that time I couldn't stop. And I had you to think of.
Are you blaming me?
Oh, no.
Yes!
Oh,
yes, you are. How was I supposed to know, huh? How was I supposed to know you're not the best, the most respected doctor in town? You know all you are? All you are is a legalized dope pusher. Please, just get out of my way and let me out of here.
Mr. Coleman's waiting. Is something wrong?
Oh, nothing I can't handle.
Doc?
No. When I first met you, I thought you were just some small-time hophead, but Matthews told me you have some pretty good outlets, right? Is that true?
Strong enough to buy New Jersey. Appreciate it, Doc. Little beauties keep us all even, don't they?
Coleman, personal question. Would your group from the East be interested in, we'll say, 100,000 capsules all at one time?
Depends on the price.
Oh, we'll say 50 cents a piece, $100,000.
You can put together that size load. I'll show you $100,000.
Well, how long would it take you to, say, get that much in cash?
How long does it take to make a phone call?
I'm not going to answer it.
Don't look at me.
Wonton delicatessen. You recognize my voice.
Yep.
I thought you'd like to know. Mercy Hospital just admitted an OD.
Who is it?
Melinda Dewhurst. Name sound familiar? She was registered at a motel under an assumed name.
Oh, no. Yeah, all right. Yeah.
You're not going anywhere.
Don't do this to me. Listen, I promise I'll be back as soon as I can, honestly.
Well, can you tell me where you're going?
There's a girl in the hospital who's just OD'd and she needs my help. Really, I'll be back as soon as I can. I promise.
Okay.
Okay? See you later.
That's it. Just relax. You're gonna be all right. You'll be fine. Just hang on. I want you to take my hand. See that? Just reach out. Come on, take my hand. Come on. That's it. Easy. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
All right, Greg.
Wait a minute. Out of here right now. Listen, I'm a police officer. Let me have her alone. Come on. Please. Just let me work with her alone.
Come on, let's go.
Okay. It's just you and me. We're all alone. Everybody's going. Nobody's gonna hurt you. You'll be fine. You're safe. I'm not gonna touch you. You're gonna be all right. Come on. It's gonna be all right. It's not your fault. It's not. You couldn't have known. There's no way you could have known. It's my father.
It's a doctor. He's the best.
Listen to me. Sometimes life isn't all that easy. I know it. It's just not what we were brought up to believe it was going to be. And it's painful. And it hurts. I know it hurts. But you gotta face that pain. Because right now, your father, he needs you because he's in trouble.
I can arrest him.
Yeah.
Don't hurt him.
I won't hurt him. I promise I won't hurt him.
100,000 clams. I'm going to be watching you like a hawk, so don't you use a dime of it. Not even for a
Reach me in Tahiti.
Ah!
Listen, if this thing goes down right, along with those other 6 spies, is Dewhurst wrapped up tight?
We could never write enough script for that many bills. We may even get his license.
DIU just collected reports from Allied Drug Supplies and Zenith Drugs totaling 200,000 black beauties en route to the good Dr. Dewhurst.
Let me see.
You know, just out of curiosity, I asked him what his tab was. Can you dig it? Less than $4,000. The man's making 96 grand.
How are you, Dan?
Do I know you?
I'm the face nobody remembers. The pharmacist who filled your prescription from Dr. Dewhurst. Do you have the money?
So you're in this thing, huh?
Exciting, huh? I think if this thing works out, we should all have a nice future.
Where's the merchandise? Isn't this a little dangerous?
Not at all. I'm licensed to have them, remember? Money?
Yeah, I got it. Except, I'm not gonna need it. I'm a cop.
I'm a licensed pharmacist. I'm allowed to have them. Come on. Please, man. My career.
We better get that doctor.
He left the office 10 minutes ago. You should get there before he gets home. All right, get him. Let's go. Hey.
Please, man. Please.
you doing here?
Well, we're just here to conclude some business, Doc.
What Turnbull? He did all that. I mean, don't ever come here again.
I'm afraid that's not why we're here. We're police officers. You're under arrest.
That's funny. This was to be the last time.
I'm afraid it's not very funny, Doc. Your daughter, Melinda, she's at Mercy Hospital right now. Drug overdose.
No.
Yes.
Is she gonna be all right?
Yeah, she is gonna be all right. She's gonna need some time. But just what made you think that your daughter was any different from any other man's daughter you've been pushing those pills to, huh?
I try to be a good father. I guess I didn't hear her. How'd she get the drugs?
According to our information, she got them from a Dr. Samuel Taylor. He was number 4 on our list. 3 below you.